Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're doing another video in the 7 products in 7 minutes series. This video may be a little bit longer or shorter than 7 minutes because you have to allow for editing. But today I'm inspired by the thought of a coppery smoky eye. I think that could be nice for the holiday season, and I have a couple multi-purpose products that can be used for a couple reasons, and I think this is important in this style of video. So before we go any further, let's grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee, let's take a sip, and let's get started. I think I may have done my introduction wrong, but I hope that it works. I'm going to start off with my base here. So that I'm going to use the U Beauty Multimodal Defender. So this is technically a moisturizer and a sunscreen 2-in-1. I love a sunscreen, I love a moisturizer, 2-in-1, thank you very much. So this one has an SPF of 30. It has a little bit of a thicker texture. So for me, this is a great product for winter. I have dry, dehydrated skin. I live in Montreal, so I will grab extra moisture wherever I can. If you have very oily skin, this may not be for you. I think it may be a little bit heavy. There are other sunscreen options out there like the Kiehl's Super Fluid SPF or the Shiseido oil-free would be good for you, but if you are similar to me in skin type or climate, this is good. So it's a moisturizer, it's a sunscreen, it does both. If you don't feel like doing 17 different steps in the morning, you want to hydrate, moisturize, and also protect your skin all in one step, this U Beauty product is great. Now for the eye, I'm going to go into this Armani Beauty liquid eyeshadow here, and this is the shade 22S. I think it's Copper Flame, the name, and I want that sort of coppery, earthy look. But I'm going to use this eyeliner first. This is the Dior Show On Stage liner. This is waterproof and also kohl, so it's a really creamy black liner like this, but it has a little smudgeable tip, so this will be good for a smoky eye. I'm going pretty generously with the line. It looks insane. It doesn't matter. We're going to use the smudgy tip right here. I'm just going to blur this out, and then we're going to put some in the waterline down here. Again, smudge it out. I like this dual-ended liner here because it means that I don't need to grab an extra eyeshadow brush. Okay, like this. Now we're going into our Armani Beauty. The reason I love these Armani eyeshadows, the liquid ones, is these self-set. Usually I always go into an eyeshadow primer, but with these, they auto set. It's liquid eyeshadow and eyeshadow primer 2-in-1. So if you have very oily eyelids or very creasy eyelids like me, I'm double blessed. I'm using the BK Beauty 203 brush just to blend this out. You could use these Armani liquid shadows. And then I'm going to bring this up in the crease. Now these Armani shadows, they dry down quickly. I think this is already dry, so I may add a little bit just to bring in the crease here. I will take a little pencil brush from Refer, the 03. I'm picking up some on the applicator, and I'm tracing it on the bottom lashes where the eyeliner was originally. Now I'm going into my mascara. This is the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl. I love it. It's a really intense curling, lash volumizing mascara in black. I was so happy with how well received this series was when I did the first video last week, and it was just, I got so much positive feedback, so I thought, okay, I'll just turn this into a little series. So let me know what other styles you want to see, any specific makeup looks, or just anything I can think of. Okay, so you can see here, it really doesn't matter what the base of the liner looks like right away. It's gonna be smudgy, but we're covering it with eyeshadow after. And that black liner base just intensifies this smoky look really easily without doing much work, which is exactly what I want. If you don't have the Dior Show kohl liners, use something like the Victoria Beckham. You want something that's really buttery and really smooth on application. A regular waterproof liner won't work. You want something that's going to just glide on the eye really quickly. Now I'm going into my Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Concealer. This is a concealer corrector 2-in-1. I'm going to use this basically all over. I have the shade C305. It's a multi-purpose corrector. So I'm not just using a regular concealer. Look for something that says like concealer and correct, which means you can do both under eye and you can spot correct the rest of the face. There we go. I look like a little leopard here. And I'm going into my Prada Beauty. This is the buffing and concealing brush. I'm just going to blend this out. If you did not constrain yourself to 7 products in 7 minutes, you could go ahead and use a foundation. For me, I decided to go with the concealer corrector as a way to eliminate a step here. This is entirely up to you, but for me, I'm just using this one here. I also really like, again, from Dior, their Dior Show concealer corrector. Other brands do products like this as well. Use the one that works best for you. Now let's move on to the compact I've been clutching. This is the Guerlain. This is the Terracotta Light in the shade 3 Medium Warm. This originally had a beautiful tortoise shell. It had a light and a dark bronzer and a little bit of this tangerine blush hue in it. As you can see, I like to use my products so it's all swirled and messy, but originally it was more beautiful. I'm going in with this Angie Hot and Flashy A507. I love an angled blush brush like this for bronzer, for blush. Just helps get into the cheek. Because this has my little tangerine shade in here, this will be my cheek product. So it's going to be my bronzer and it's going to go on my cheeks as well. One little extra step here, I'm going into my Refer 15 brush, just the big fluffy brush, just swirling some of this here, and I'm putting it in the crease. This isn't to look like I have bronzer on my eyes, it just helps mix and marry all of my makeup together. Okay, what do I have left? How many minutes am I at? Let's go on to the lips. I think this is the final step. This is the last step. This is the U Beauty, again, the Plasma Lip Compound in Sunset. I'm going to use this. I like that my eyes are very shimmery, so I want my lips to be shimmery as well. I think it'll be a nice harmony together. I know that I'm going over here, but I'm going to use a scented body lotion. This is the Chanel Coco Noir, because what if I want to moisturize my arms, but then I also want to smell good at the same time? It's spicy, it's musky, it's mysterious, but it's a lot milder than the regular Coco Noir. And I kept my scrunchie on my wrist here in case I needed to put my hair up in a bun because we're in such a hurry. Anyway, I think this is the finished look, and I did in fact use 7, 8 with a body lotion, whatever. And I used skincare, so I think that's pretty impressive. Thank you, thank you. If you made it this far to the end of the video, leave a little orange heart emoji for the beautiful flame eyeshadow that I used today. Let me know what you think of this series. I think I'm going to continue it. Maybe I'll do 7 products in 7 minutes for different brands. I had a couple requests already for some regular brands that we always talk about on my channel, but I thought I could do, like a little series, different looks, different styles, all that jazz. Anyway, thank you for stopping by my channel. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure to like the video, and that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye.